Hi, it's Tallara and welcome back to Suikoden. We're here in the southern portion of the continent where we just left Warrior's Village after encountering Necklord. This undead vampiric man is wreaking havoc in this region, not only killing people and then bringing them back to life to serve him eternally as undead, but also stealing young women from around the region. He currently has 70 brides, and let's just say, I need to put a stop to it. It's disgusting. So, the problem is, we already fought Necklord, and we lost miserably. So, how are we going to defeat him? Well, we've heard that there might be an answer at Kalan Temple, which is a temple that we've heard about to the west of Warrior's Village. So that's where we're going to go today. It's Tyr, Victor, Kuramimi, Gon, Kirkus, and Cleo. We are the mighty party that is going to head to the village. First, though, we have to get rid of 3 Hellhounds and 2 Grave Masters. As you can see, this whole area sort of has a theme, if you will. Undead. Everything is undead. We've got Grave Masters. We've got Hellhounds. The name of the game of this region is Zombies. Dang, these things are strong. Tyr managed to take one out with his Soul Eater rune, but the rest of them weren't so lucky. Alright. We're gonna use that Soul Eater rune again. Finger of Death on one of these Grave Masters. And then we'll do Firestorm on the rest. The thing is I haven't used Cleo in my party in a while, so she's a little under-leveled, I know that for sure. So we kind of got to get everyone up to speed here. Down goes 1 Hellhound. Down goes 2 Hellhounds. Alright, finish it off, furry cuties! Oh man, it would have been nice if they could have gotten us victory in their Unite attack. Fuzzy cuties unite! Alright, there we go. Down they go. Yeah, and that got Cleo up to level 34. So as you can see, our whole team's sitting at level 36, except for Cleo, who's 34. I'm pretty sure she was actually 26 before this battle, so that was a huge increase for her just after one battle, which is nice. Here we've got some undead sorcerers as well. Like I said, every region, I suppose, has a theme, and the whole theme of this region is the undead. If you're into the necrotic arts, this is the region for you. Now, I was just gonna say, is this the Kalan Temple? But no, we won't find out, because we got interrupted by a Hellhound. So rude. Alright, now, is this the Kalan Temple? Yes, it is. Perfect. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kalan? Clone? Regardless, I'm doing the best I can. In this place, I feel like I need to lower my voice. It feels so tranquil here. I love it. Hello, are you the master of this temple? I've been expecting you, Star Master. Star Master? What the heck you on about? You know Tyr from somewhere? Of course I do. Master Tyr is fated to lead the 108 Stars of Destiny. 108 stars? Cleo, this monk is off his rocker. Victor, you were born under the Star of Solitude, and Cleo under the Star of Fulfillment. All those here, including myself, were born under one of the 108 stars. We are destined to gather together once again under Master Tyr's star, the chief star of heaven. Whoa, that's a big title. Hey, old man, enough of this nonsense. Now, listen to what we have to say. I already know. You've come here in search of a way to defeat the vampire Necklord. Am I correct? So, obviously, I've said this a million times during the playthrough, but this is my very first playthrough of Suikoden, and I went into it completely blind, not knowing what to expect. And in saying that, I also didn't know that there were prerequisites to, you know, getting the best ending or what have you, but I have learned through some of your guys' comments that in order to get the best ending in Suikoden, you do need to collect all 108 stars, or all 108 companions. So Fuki in here is telling us, giving us a bit of a hint on how to get the best ending, I guess. He's telling us of the prophecy. Seems like this guy might be all-knowing, because not only did he know how to get the best ending in the game, he also already knows what we're here for. Then you know how to do it? Indeed. Allow me to show you. Come, this way. No way! Okay, Fukian has joined our group, and he has exactly what we need, a way to defeat the Necklord. Well, that was easy. What is this? Some kind of altar? This is the cave of the past. What you seek lies within. Why the cryptic act? If you knew we were coming, you could have saved us the trouble by just giving us whatever's in there. Commander Tyr, much awaits you within this cave. You must be ready to accept it all. Please enter, and be sure to tread carefully. I probably spoke a little too soon when I said that was easy, because why do I have a feeling some sort of trial awaits us in that cave? Before we go in, I just wanted to take a look around the temple grounds. It surely seems like a very peaceful and tranquil place. I wonder what's in store for us in this cave. We got an autosave as soon as we stepped in. And inside are banshees. Okay, let's, wow. One hit KO took her down. I was just gonna say, let's defeat her before she screams, but that wasn't even an issue. Level ups for Tyr and Cleo. And it is so quiet in this cave. The music is starting to kick in now. Looks like we've got multiple branching paths, stairs going downwards. This is gonna be a big area for us to explore, I think. I can't go down there? Interesting. I can only go up. Ah, it was a bit of an optical illusion from the other side there. It looked like they were stairs going down, but they were actually stairs going up. We just obtained a Crimson Cape, which gives us defense plus 21. Holy moly, that is a huge upgrade for somebody. I feel like let's give that to Kirkus. Plus 21 defense. Nice. Alright. What do we have next? We've got 2 banshees and 3 wisps. Interesting. Alright. I mean, if the wisps are as weak as the banshees were, then we should be alright. But the issue is you don't necessarily want to test that theory, do you? Let's see. Let's use a Black Shadow. And then everyone else can use regular attacks. Let's see how well this does. Oh, that did very well. One hit KO'd the whole crew and got everybody to level 40. Nice. Congratulations, guys. Alright, let's keep moving. There's so many directions. For me as a loot goblin, I find this very overwhelming because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. And by anything, I mean loot. So I never know. Am I going the right way? Am I going the wrong way? Am I going the right way for the story, but the wrong way for loot? Guess you'll never know. It's a trial and error type thing. On the bright side, all of the enemies in here are giving us fantastic experience. We are leveling up a lot, which is great to see. And you know what's even greater to see? The amount of treasure chests that are in here. 5,000 potch! Heck yeah, we needed that. There's a weird assortment of different monsters in here, from banshees to wisps to clay dolls. There's something for everyone in terms of monster variety. I don't really care what it is, as long as it's giving us good experience points and perhaps some potch as a reward. I'm a happy lady. Alright, we got an escape talisman, which should come in handy for when we're ready to leave this place. And more clay dolls block our path. Oh, I see someone over there. Huh. How do we get to him? This place is a maze. It's giving me anxiety, because I really hope I'm not missing anything. But God knows, I surely am. What we'll have to do is just go one way down, and then just go a different way on the way up. It's probably the only way I'm going to be satisfied that we found everything in here. Presumably, there's going to be some sort of trial waiting for us in here. Or maybe the cave itself is the trial, but there should be something in here that we can use to fight the Necklord, so I wonder just what it is. Holy moly, this is the most loot we've ever gotten from a dungeon. This is my favorite dungeon yet. And yes, those things are correlated. Down, down, and down we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. But I do know we're gonna beat up some wisps. Yeah, those things are pretty weak. Either that or we're getting really strong. Maybe a little bit of both. And on the bright side, not only are we grinding experience points here, but we're also grinding potch, or currency, which is something I desperately need. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that what we came here to look for? Just in case we get ambushed by some sort of monster guarding this sword. I'm gonna make sure everyone's healed up. Now let's see. Hey, this must be what the old man was talking about. Careful, don't get too close. Don't worry, it'll be fine. A curse upon those who disturb my slumber. The sword talks? Also, why does the sword look so evil? What? Uh-oh. See, this is why I'm glad I healed. Wait a minute. Where did that send us? Ah, what the heck is this place? No idea. Looks like we were thrown out of the cave thanks to a certain careless someone. Well, look on the bright side. At least we made it out alive. I mean, yeah, that's true, and this place doesn't look necessarily evil. It looks just like a peaceful little mountain village, although everyone's locked their doors. An empty shrine. Oh, I heard the doors unlock. That was a kid. There are people here. Kid. Hey, miss. Wait. Do you see the name? Do you see the face? Ted. Oh my goodness. I mean, the name of the cave was Cave of the Past. Is this some sort of vision or memory of Ted as a child? Remember, Ted did mention once he was 200 years old, so if this really is Ted as a child, then we have gone far back into the past. Hey mister, are you the people here to take away the treasure? What treasure? Yeah, I didn't think you were. Grandpa was looking real angry, so I got worried. Ted, get over here! Yes, Grandpa? Master Tyr, that boy. Didn't he just call him Ted? He did sort of look like Ted, Cleo. What is going on? Now everyone's outside. We can't give away what we've been protecting for so many years. Ah, they've opened their doors now. Okay. What are you looking at? You can't have this treasure chest. Oh, but please. Wow, that is so tempting. Okay. No one in here. Are you Windy? Windy? Wait a minute, that's another name we recognize. How did you manage to get to the village of the Hidden Rune? Well, we met this monk and he brought us into a cave and we went down to the bottom of the cave and we spoke to a talking sword and now we're here. Does that answer all your questions? Did that woman send you here as her messengers? Woman? Messengers? I got no idea what you're talking about. So you have nothing to do with her. With who, damn it? If she didn't send you, you'd best leave this place immediately. Come, Ted. Wait, Grandpa, I want to talk with those people. Come at me once. Come at once, sorry. Misread that a little. Can I take people's treasure now? No, fine. I guess we gotta follow Grandpa and Ted. Oh, he has treasure. Yay! Finally! Someone let me take their treasure. Now, anyway, sorry, got distracted. Huh? What's wrong? Do I have something on my face? Not exactly, kid. What? Still haven't left? Strangers aren't welcome here. What are you so scared of? Is it that woman you keep mentioning? That woman? Well, that's a rather rude way to speak about someone. It is her. Windy. What are you doing here? Necklord, you bastard! How did you manage to follow us here? By the way, Cleo, where exactly is here? Like I know. What do you want, Windy? Why, my dear, I'm here because you refused to give me the rune, of course. That's the only reason I traveled all the way here today. How about showing some gratitude for the effort I've made? Come now, give me the Soul Eater, another name that we recognize. Wow. I think we might be seeing a vision of the past. But if that's the case, Wendy is well over 200 years old because she looks the same now as she does in the present. And Necklord is her minion, and I mean, I guess it makes sense, he's undead. I have no idea what you mean. No point in hiding it. I already know this is the village of the Hidden Rune. Hey, Cleo, apparently this is the village of the Hidden Rune. Let's try and remember that. The village of the Hidden Rune. A boy named Ted. Whoa! My, did you see that? It does seem like you're boring Uber with these stubborn denials of yours. Give me the rune now, or watch your village slowly burn to the ground. Damn you. Fine then, since you're so eager to witness the ill-fated power of the Soul Eater. Oh, Soul Eater, cursed rune that you are, manifest your power and strike down mine enemy. What happened? Where did we go? It teleported us. Travelers, I'm sorry for having dragged you into this mess. Or maybe it didn't teleport us, we just managed to run away under the cover of the rune. Seems like it maybe wounded Wendy, but certainly didn't kill her. Ted, come over here. Yes, Grandpa? Hold out your right hand. That's a good boy. Now listen, Ted. You've got to stay still. O Soul Eater, rune of life and death, depart from me and bestow your power upon this boy. Yeah, I am 100% convinced that we are seeing how Ted came to possess the Soul Eater rune. Grandpa gives it to him for some reason. I mean, he held on to it for 200 years with Wendy chasing him? Yeah, this is some crazy backstory. Also a crazy transfer ritual. Grandpa, what is this? Forgive me, Ted, I've passed on to you a painful fate. You must remember never to unleash the power of this rune. Travelers, there's a secret passage up ahead that leads outside the village. Please take my grandson, Ted, and run. I'll keep Wendy distracted to buy you some time. Let's go, Ted. Okay, Grandpa will follow later, right? That's right. Come on now, let's hurry. I'm glad Cleo's a better liar than I am, because I got a bad feeling about Grandpa. Oh no. Wendy burned the whole village to the ground. On the bright side, she left the loot untouched. Oh no! Lady Wendy worries too much. Instead of beating around the bush, we should have just razed the village to the ground. So this is Uber, who Wendy mentioned. Instead, I stand guard here as told, and look what I'm left to play with. A bunch of cowards and a child. Say that again, buddy. Don't get too close, Victor. That guy's strong. Yeah, I know. He's not human. I can tell there's something horrific about him, even from this distance. So, you understand my strength, do you? Well, then no point in struggling against my blade. I'll chop you into tiny pieces so that you won't feel any pain. Damn. Hey, Uber, Lady Wendy wants you. Seems the old fool escaped into the forest. Necklord! You again? I'm busy at the moment. I'll deal with you some other time. Well, perhaps fortunately for us, they left us alone. Cleo says, I think we're safe. Yeah, the fire in the village seems to be dying down too, although I don't know what became of the villagers. What happened to Grandpa? Ted, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to look after yourself from now on. Do you understand? Master Tyr, this boy is definitely the Ted we knew. We must be in the past. The past? You mean the Celestial Sword's curse sent us back in time? Yes, most likely. What just took place was the incident from 300 years ago that Ted told us about. Oh, Ted was even older than I thought. I've been saying Ted's 200 years old. He's 300 years old. Sorry to shortchange you, Ted. That means he will spend the next 300 years traveling alone. In any case, we need to find a way to return to the present. You're probably right. Hey, Tyr, do you see that light? Isn't that where we first came out? Yes, let's try going back there. Well, the one positive about the whole village getting burned down and the whereabouts of its villagers being questionable is that I think we should be able to get all this loot without incident. So first of all, I want this. A boar orb, nice. And then there's the other chest that we couldn't get earlier. Sorry, Grandma, but I got your Champion's Orb. What's the Champion's Orb? Stops weak enemies from appearing. Ah, and then we know the Boar Orb. It's 2 times damage, but loses balance. Cool. Alright. Maybe going in here will take us back to our own world. You might be right. That's actually a half-decent idea coming from you. Very funny. Tyr, what should we do about this Ted kid? I mean, we can't take him with us. Presumably, that would change the entirety of fate. As much as I would love to take him, I don't think we can. Ted will be on his own for a very long time, and his journey ends with... No, I suppose it's wrong to change his fate. You're leaving me here? What should I do? I do feel really bad about this. Look at poor little Ted. He's like, you're leaving me all alone? I'm sorry, Ted. Just this once, I'm begging you. Please let me go with you. Listen to me, Ted. You've got to be strong. You must never give up. And don't let anyone know about the rune on your right hand. Okay. Come on, we'd better get going. Who knows when the light will disappear. Take care. Well, at least Ted's a good listener. Can't believe he's just letting us go, just like that. Okay. Poor kid. Man, did we look out. Looks like we made it back. And now are we able to take the sword? Hold on. This thing again? Everyone, stay back. No way I'm repeating that whole ordeal. You're one to talk. You got us into that mess to begin with. Victor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't do anything. Victor, don't you have an important mission? Damn right I do. I'm gonna kill Necklord. I was just starting to get bored of sleeping. May as well help you on your mission. Pull me out. What's with the attitude? You're real arrogant for a sword. If you don't want my help, fine, but you'll never defeat the vampire without me. Okay, okay. Okay. I mean, thank you. Let's go then, partner. Not sure why I'm being called partner by a sword. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of got a bad feeling about this. For some reason, that sword doesn't seem the nicest, and for some reason, it blew us back into the past. It also knows Victor's name and about his mission. Yeah, my gut hasn't really led me astray so far in this playthrough. And this time it's screaming at me, don't trust that sword. Regardless, it is time for us to get out of here. I said earlier we would use the escape talisman and just get back right back up. But I've already talked about how much anxiety I have about potentially leaving treasure down here, so I'm gonna take the long way back up, making sure to search every nook and cranny for treasure, and I will meet you guys back topside. Okay, I made it back to the surface, and I'm actually really glad that I took the roundabout way back out, because I definitely would have missed a lot of loot, but I explored every nook and cranny of that cave, and my pockets are absolutely bursting with loot. So now I suppose we'll go back to the warrior's village. Before we do, though, we should check in here, like with this guy who I didn't see before. His name is Zen. That's a good name for a guy living at this very peaceful temple. He says, I tend the gardens here. My name is Zen. Would you like to join us, Zen? Oh, you want me to join the Liberation Army? What an unusual request. Very well. However, I'll need to finish my work here first. Would you be kind enough to go buy me some red flower seeds, some blue flower seeds, and some yellow flower seeds? I believe they are sold at item stores. Well, Zen, luckily for you, I've actually been collecting flower seeds throughout my journey, so once we go back to Torn Castle, I can take them out of storage and deliver them to Zen. There's also some guys inside the temple we didn't talk to before. Oh, so while I was in the cave, I picked up something called an illustrated war scroll. And apparently I'm just giving it to this guy, unprompted. Oh, that's it. That's the illustrated war scroll I was searching for. I don't know how I knew you were searching for it, Hugo. You can call me telepathic, I suppose. I'm so relieved you found it. I must repay you somehow. Let me think. You're from the Liberation Army. I see. Alright, I've decided. I'll join as well. I'm Hugo the Librarian. Look forward to working with you. Awesome. Well, welcome to the crew, Hugo. I'm glad I could help you out. It's also great. If he's the librarian, that means all the books we've been picking up might finally have a home, so I'm excited for that. There's another guy here named Morgan. Certain circumstances have led me to take up residence here. And yourself? Commander Tyr, is it? I wish I could see your face. You have a fascinating voice. Oh, that's not just a fashion scar, if you want to call it that, across Morgan's nose and eyes. It seems it's taken his vision. Oh, excuse me, I've been blind since birth, but in some senses I see better than others. Would you like to join us, Morgan? I see it now, a vast sky spreading out behind you. I will place my life in your hands. Wow. That's big, Morgan. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm worthy of such trust, but I appreciate it all the same. Okay, I'm glad we took some time to explore the temple. Now, I guess maybe I'll go pick up those flower seeds back at the castle first before I forget. And then we can also check out our new librarian and see where he's set up shop. We'll take the stairs because I don't know what floor he's on. So we may as well just take it slow. While we're here as well, I suppose we can rest up. Also, yes, Marie, I am tired. We actually traveled back in time today, 300 years. So you could say, you know, I need a little bit of a nap. I've basically been awake for 300 years. You know, technicalities and all that. Now, library. If I was a library, where would I set up shop? I don't know, but we should be able to get our seeds from right here. Hello. I need to withdraw the... Oh yeah, and then we've got the old books that maybe can go in the library. The window set, that's gotta go. Okay, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we need to do here. Now, I've got the blue flower seeds and I've got the yellow flower seeds, but I don't actually have the red ones. Hopefully they'll sell them down in the general store, but I'm gonna see if we can do something with all of these key items that we've picked up. As you can see, my inventory is absolutely full to bursting too, so I need to deal with that a little bit. Aha, here's the library. Hey Hugo, looks like you're making yourself at home. Searching for something? I mean, I was hoping to give you these books that I found. Oh, no way! We can actually read these books! Oh, I love me a good lore dump. Okay, did I give you the books that were in my inventory? Looks like it. Okay, cool. So we know what all the books do now that we collect, and the fact that we can actually read them makes me extra motivated to find even more. So it looks like we have 3 books on the shelf right now. Let's check them out. First up is Ancient Teachings. Runes can sometimes give men great power, the greatest of all being magic. Each rune contains 4 magical powers and grants its bearer the use of 4 spells. Such is the law of the runes. But in ancient times, Crowley found a way to surpass this law and use even more powerful magic. Unite 2 souls, unite 2 runes, and release their most potent power. This will grant you even greater magic. To unite 2 souls simply means that 2 magic users must cast spells at the same time. To unite 2 runes means pairing a rune with its complement. Fire with earth, earth with wind, wind with water, water with lightning, and lightning with fire. And their most potent power means using the rune's strongest spells. When these conditions are met, immensely powerful runic magic will be unleashed. Whoa, okay. We should keep that in mind. We might be able to pair up our spellcasters to release powerful runic magic. Okay, noted. What do we have next? Imperial Guard Blacklist. The following list, compiled by the Imperial Guard, describes potentially dangerous individuals who may harbor ill intentions towards the Empire. Clive. Seemingly on the trail of someone with the intent of exacting revenge. He owns a weapon known as a gun that is able to shoot fire. Reports indicate that he is occasionally sighted at a tavern in the town of Première-le-Mort. Rickon. Kreutz. Served under former Emperor Gale Rugner. His location was unknown for a long time, but it is now clear that he's being harbored by the Dragon Knights. He has crossed swords with Humphrey Mintz of the Liberation Army numerous times. Anji, a pirate operating around Lake Torin. He's old acquaintances with Tai Ho, a resident of the town of Kaku. Ruby, a wandering elf. He despises humans and those that are weak. Oh, so this is telling us about potential recruits and how to recruit them, I think. I think it's giving us little tips. Fuma, a masterless ninja, now hiding out in the Dragon Knight's domain. Fusulu, a warrior who wears a tiger mask. He's the sort of man who never forgets a favor. And Pesmerga seems to be searching for Uber the Black Knight who serves under Lady Windy. He's often found sniffing around locations at which Sir Uber and Sir Necklord have appeared. Interesting. So it looks like these books are actually very helpful in that they're giving us a lot of hints. Okay. The final book we have describes the Kaleka tragedy. Border disputes between the Empire and the city-states of Joustin are long-running and deep-rooted. It was against this tense, ugly backdrop that the so-called Kaleka incident took place. Taking advantage of civil strife within the Empire, Joustin invaded from the north, occupying as far as the village of Kaleka. However, the city-states received word that Barbarossa had ended the conflict and started north with his army. The forces of Joustin retreated, and when the vanguard of the Imperial Army arrived in Kaleka, they found the village burned to the ground, its residents slaughtered. Interesting. So the Empire didn't burn down Kaleka. I would never have guessed. I just assumed they did. One of the members of the vanguard was the Centurion Humphrey Mintz, who cut down their leader and then disappeared. The reason for this is unknown. Imperial Army strategist Leon Silverberg did not hide this terrible incident from the Empire's troops. Despite their exhaustion after the long march north, they were deeply enraged by the news. With renewed vigor, they succeeded in driving back the city-state's forces. So that was interesting for multiple ways. First of all, we learned what actually happened in Kaleka, which was a burned village that we visited not too long ago. But we also learned a bit more about the world at large. Obviously, this game seems to take place just within the Empire, but it appears that there are city-states around that are in conflict with the Empire. Very, very interesting. Okay, from those 3 books, I learned a lot. And what does that mean? I need to find more books, so we're definitely going to keep an eye out for those as we go. Looks like the monk's in here now, too. Fukian says, gather as many stars as you can, the 108 stars of destiny, which is on this tablet. Oh yeah, you can see Gremio's name is now grayed out on the tablet because he's dead, and so is Pawn. Interesting. I haven't looked at this in a while. The list is certainly more full than it was previously, but still lots of people to meet and recruit. And unfortunately, with the deaths of Pawn and Gremio, we'll never be able to get them all. Although that makes me wonder, could Gremio's death have been prevented? I know a lot of you guys mentioned that because Pawn died, I can't get the best ending. But did Gremio dying have anything to do with that as well? Because I see his name is grayed out on the tablet. Before we go, let's make sure we got what we actually came back here for, which is the final flower seeds. So there should be red flower seeds. Perfect. All right, let's pick these up and go give them to our new friend. Hello, Zen. I'm back, and I have your flower seeds. Red, blue, and yellow. Well, well, now I can finally finish my work here. I gratefully accept these flower seeds. You're very welcome, Zen. Now, are you going to join us? Do I need to give you time? Ah, there it is. Okay, I had to give you time. I had to be patient. There, that should do it. Well then, I guess that means I'm one of you now. Welcome, Zen. Alright, we've got the weapon. I guess this means it's time to bring the battle to Necklord? I'm like, strangely nervous about it, but also kind of excited. I mean, I suppose that's how you probably should feel before going into a big battle. We haven't lost a battle yet, if you don't count Pawn's duel with Teo. So, I feel okay about this, and we're gonna bring some much-needed justice to this area, and perhaps most importantly, take old Windbag down a notch. Get it, Windy? Windbag? By defeating one of her minions. Hopefully, once Necklord's gone, this region will be less inhabited by these creepy undead as well, so we'll be doing everyone a service. Good job, Kuramimi. Battle complete. Alright, back to the warrior's village. Alright, what's happening here? Oh, Commander Tyr, you've returned. How did it go? Did you find a way to defeat Necklord? You bet we did. Take a look at this. Hey, say hello. Me? Greet a human? You've got some nerve. They should be the ones greeting me. A talking sword. Will it defeat the vampire? Of course I will. Vampires don't stand a chance against me. Hear that? Those two have a lot in common when it comes to overconfidence. That's reassuring to hear. We were just about to depart for Necklord's castle. Look what that fiend sent us. A wedding invitation? Whose? His and Tengar's. If we don't hurry, he'll drain her blood. Chief, we're ready to depart. Very well, let's go. Commander Tyr will go on ahead. Wow, I didn't realize the whole village was marching on Necklord's castle. I'm not allowed to go. I haven't proven myself yet, so they won't let me fight. I mean, you are just a kid. Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure that that guy pays. Alright, if we're marching on Necklord's castle, I want to make sure we're fully rested and ready to go. So let's stay at the inn, and I'll save our game as well. And then, is it time for us to march on the Vampire Lord? I think it is. Alright, so his castle is to the south, I believe, and it should be this way according to the minimap. There it is. Wow, that is one tall castle. Of course, before we can get there, a grave master decides to rudely interrupt me. Luckily, he goes down without too much of an issue. And in we go. Welcome to Necklord's castle, built on a bit of a cliffside here. It's a very defensible position. Shout out to the Necklord. Good castle planning. There you are, Commander Tyr. Forward, men. Let's show this fiend the power of the warrior's village. Yeah! My, how rude of you showing up to my wedding with your weapons drawn. Silence, fiend. I'll have you return my daughter, Tengar. I'm afraid that won't happen. The young lady is my beloved bride. Do you see the setting sun? Once it is set completely, our wedding will commence. Tyr, you are the leader of the Liberation Army, are you not? I extend an invitation for you to be my honored guest tonight. If you fail to make it to the top of the castle before the sun sets, Tengar will be mine forever. I'm sure you know what that means. Oh, by the way, this gate will only admit those who have been invited. Damn you! Do you take us for fools? Wait, stop! Whoa, whoa! Looks like Necklord wasn't lying. Master Tyr, this is a trap. He knows you're the leader of the Liberation Army, and... Still, we have no choice but to go. Please, Commander Tyr, I beg you, rescue my daughter from that filthy vampire. Don't worry, trap or not, we're going in. I don't care. We came all this way to take down Necklord, and we're gonna do it, whether we got backup or not. If anything, I'm kind of happy that the people here in Warriors Village don't have to charge into their deaths. We're trained warriors. I mean, I know they're from a place called Warriors Village, but I'm still kind of worried for them. Necklord's done enough damage, and I'm willing to put a stop to it. Before we go any further, though, look who's here. It's Hicks. He says, hold on, wait. Commander Tyr, please take me with you. Don't be reckless, Hicks. Besides, you haven't proven yourself as a warrior. An unproven warrior, one who has yet to name his sword, cannot fight in battle. That is the law of our village. It's true that I'm unproven as a warrior, nor am I strong. But still, I need to rescue Tengar with my own hands. I swore to her I would. Please let me keep this one promise to her. Please, Commander Tyr. This sucks. Like, I want to help out the kid. I can only imagine how he feels. The girl he loves has been taken. He keeps getting looked down on and doubted by everyone, and all he wants to do is help. But at the same time, similar to what I just said about the rest of the villagers from Warriors Village, I don't want anyone to get in the way and get hurt. You'll just slow us down, Hicks. Please, sir, I beg you. I'll do anything. Please, please. Not happening, kid. Tyr doesn't want your death on his hands. Yeah, exactly. You'll just slow us down. I want to rescue Tengar. I made a promise to her. Please, Commander Tyr. They're gonna make me take him, aren't they? This beautiful music has come through. They're making us think about young love. Fine. Come on, then. Thank you. Hicks, come here. Yes, Chief. I've been waiting to hear such words from you. You are Hicks of the Warriors Village, descendant of Clift the Crusader. I hereby recognize you as a warrior and grant you the right to name your sword. May the birth of this new warrior bring joy to all. Interesting. So that was his final hurdle, to show courage. Okay, Hicks. Well, I can't say no to you now, can I? There, Hicks. You are now a true warrior. Your courage has made you worthy of your title. Go now and rescue Tengar. Thank you, Chief Zorak. You may now name your sword. Do you have something in mind? Yes, my decision was made many, many years ago. Come on, Hicks. Tengar's waiting for you. Yes, Cleo. Hicks is joining the party. Please remove one party member. Aw, man. Well, I'm assuming Hicks, he uses a sword, so he's going to be in the front line, meaning our only options are Kuramimi or Gon. This is a terrible, terrible thing to do. But I'm going to choose who we keep based on cuteness. And honestly, Gon, you're just way cuter than Kuramimi, so sorry, Kuramimi, we'll see you back at Castle. Hicks has joined the party. Alright. Just what we need when we're navigating a vampire's fortress, a brand new character. He's a bit lower level, he's only level 38. And as I expected, he does have a small range, so we've got to move him up into the front row. So we got Victor, Gon, and Hicks, and then Tira, Cleo, and Kirkus. Alright, time to explore this castle, shall we? Hopefully the Vampire Lord likes to keep lots of shiny loot around. Because, you know, I haven't done enough looting for one day. Alright, we're able to save our game here. In the room next to ours, I see loot, but I also see a zombie? Are you like a nice, friendly zombie? I don't know. Let's go find out. Obtained full helmet. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Wanna hear a secret? Yeah, I love secrets. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Not gonna tell you for free. Do you want 100 potch? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Is that all? Well, alright then, but this stays between us. Praise our king, even in the forest. Not only at night, but also during work. That's what Master Necklord always tells us. Yuck, yuck. Is that some kind of riddle? Okay, I'll try to keep it in mind for now. We just picked up a helmet that we can equip on Hicks. So presumably, he's gonna need some upgrades. Hopefully we can find what we need here in the castle. Oh, can we see what he named his sword after? No, it doesn't say. I was hoping it would show us the name of his sword. Unless it's in items? No, it's not. Well, that's a mystery for now. Alright, let's go through this castle. The music is definitely giving very, Dracula. I like it. Whoa! We've already made it up onto the castle wall. A beautiful view up here. We've still got time. The sun hasn't fully set yet. So let's keep moving. And here's our first monsters. I can't believe it took this long, honestly. We've got 3 specters, and most importantly, zombie unicorn? Wait, what? I'm not sure why I'm so surprised. Dragons are real in this universe, so like unicorns shouldn't be that surprising, but I'm very surprised. Apparently unicorns are present in this universe, and they can be zombified. So there you have it. They also have the power of ice, apparently. AoE ice powers. Provide zombie uniform. Alright, unicorn. I've got some good levels up. Hicks actually got all the way up to level 42, which is nice, and the rest of the crew is level 44 now. The zombie unicorn did hit us for some decent damage, so I gotta make sure everyone's healed up. Use mega medicine there. We've got regular medicine here. There we go. Alright, let's keep moving. Up, up, up we go. Where we stop? Well, we'll stop when we find the Necklord. We'll also stop when we find loot. That's an abstract painting. What is that supposed to be a person or a mountain? Or ice cream? Alright, what do we have here? There's a painting here called Peasant Girl. Yeah, I want to look at it. Click. Wait. What did that do? Was that a secret button? Did that open something somewhere? Whoa, those are some shaggy red rugs. There's some medicine in there. And then those are the stairs we came up, right? So have we been out here? Or is this where we came? No, this is treasure. Sound set 1, nice. Alright, this time around I've gotta take these guys a little bit more seriously now that I know what the zombie unicorn can do. So let's do Black Shadow. Let's do Firestorm. And let's do Wind of Sleep. Use all the runes here. Not messing around when it comes to the zombie unicorns. Can't tell if that actually put zombie unicorn to sleep or not, because I forgot people in this universe sleep with their eyes open. Regardless, it didn't matter, but we got level ups right across the board, which is very nice. And now, I do not know what the button opened. We heard it click, definitively, but I don't know what the click did. Unless it did something down below. Dang, these monsters hit really hard. I'm glad we picked up some more medicine. The issue is we're gonna burn all of our medicine just healing one person. Because it's not that effective. Alright, let's go check this out again. Oh! 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 This is the riddle! This is the riddle! Okay, what did the zombie say? Oh god, I've forgotten already. I should have written it down. Am I gonna have to go back and look at the footage again? I cannot remember what the zombie said. Something about the king. And that's about it. I'm literally gonna replay this video to see what the zombie said. Next time, I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna write it down. Okay, so the zombie told us this. I wrote it down this time. Master Necklord always tells us, even in the forest, not just the night, during your work, praise the king. So let's take a closer look at the paintings. Woman in the early afternoon. Chestnut tree. Peasant girl. King. Okay, so forest, I guess, is chestnut tree. Hang on. Wish these monsters would leave me alone while I try to figure this out. Probably shouldn't have auto-battled here. I should have used some skills. Yeah, we might have to leave the castle and heal and come back. But before we do, I'm gonna figure out this puzzle. Okay. So, chestnut tree. And then, even in the forest, not just the night. So, this one is woman in the early afternoon. So that's not night. So it's probably that one. Then it's during your work, praise the king. So peasant girl must be work. And then king is king. Did it work? Yes, it worked! Okay, fantastic. And now we're even higher up, although the sun is really starting to set now. Do I have time to get out of here and come back? I mean, hopefully the game will pause for me because, you know, I'm the main character. I can't use the escape talisman. No! We're gonna have to walk out of here? Are you serious? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll backtrack. I'm just glad I figured out that puzzle, to be honest with you. Thanks to that zombie in the basement. Shout out to you. Enjoy your 100 potch. Alright, that was a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I managed to go all the way back to Warrior's Village for everyone to rest up and heal, and then made our way back up to where we left off here in Necklord's castle. I think we're getting close to the top now. Looks like Necklord didn't even touch his dinner. Just left it half eaten on the table. Do vampires even eat real food? Wait, I know what vampires eat. Oh god. Don't touch what's on that plate here. Alright, we got earth boots in there. We've got lots of coffins in here. I feel like that might be the way forward, so we'll hold off on that for now. We've got loot in here. Green paint, nice. That'll work out for our mural. And then this is the way we came? Yeah, okay. So through the coffins is indeed the way forward. Not sure why there are multiple coffins. I don't know if that indicates the presence of multiple vampires or if the Necklord just likes sleeping in different beds every night. I don't know if I really want to know. That is a naked armless statue. This is a weird place. Very, very weird place. Alright, here, we're not going to mess around this time. Not going to let them take a big chunk out of our health. We're going to use our runes. Nice. Took down 3 right there. Luckily, being forced to slowly climb up this tower has given everybody a great chance to get stronger and level up. And a great chance for us to farm loot, so, you know, it's not all a bad thing. Speaking of, I assume this is the top floor, so let's make sure we didn't miss anything. We came through that door right there? No, we came up those stairs right there, so I need to look around a little bit, make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, we got everything on that floor, which means I think we're ready. It's just about time for the wedding, and hopefully we have arrived with enough time to stop this ritual. Looks like we're not actually at the top yet. For some reason I thought we were, but hang on, we gotta pick up a Cape of Darkness. That sounds awesome. Cape of Darkness, plus 13 defense. There you go, Tyr. That's a little bit of an upgrade for you. Looks like we've got to go up one more floor if we're going to stop this wedding. I mean, I should have known. We saw right from the overworld screen that this castle is very tall, so I should have known there was still more to go. But the more floors there are, the more loot I can pick up, so hey, we'll take it. And now this should be the final set of stairs. And here it is. He's playing the organ at his own wedding. Okay. I'll give it to you though, Necklord. That's a pretty impressive trio of windpipes. We've got stained glass, we've got a beautiful view. In any other circumstance, I would say this is the perfect place for a wedding, but in this one, not so much. Poor Tengar. Any day, Necklord. Well, well, you certainly took your time. I'd grown wary of waiting. Tengar, I'm here to save you. Hicks, you came. I'm so happy. Wait a minute. You make it sound as if I'm going to lose. That's right, Necklord. This is where we end you. Tell me this, you bastard. Does the village of North Window ring a bell? Now which village would that be? Hard to keep track when you've lived as long as I have. Come to think of it, you do look like someone I once met. Now, what was the name of that hamlet again? At any rate, I'm afraid I simply have no recollection of this North Window. I'll wipe that smug grin off your face once and for all. Come on, Celestial Sword. Trust me, I'll make light work of a vampire or two. I swear on my sword, Tengar, I will defeat you, Necklord. There we go. We finally learned the name of Hicks's sword, and it is as I figured it would be. He named it after his love, Tengar, just like the other guy we know from Warrior's Village. Hicks! My, what courage! Tyr, I will take the rune from your right hand and present it to Lady Windy. So he knows about the rune. Alright, I guess we'll just hit him with everything we got, huh? Alright. Unfortunately, they don't have any runes, but we do. 300 damage. Ooh, Cleo knows a higher level spell now. She knows Explosion, which is a fire spell, which does 700 damage. Yes, please. Alright, Victor hit him with the sword, and I don't know what that did, but it looked pretty good. Now let's hit our magic. Boom, yes, now we're hurting him. So the sword is what we needed after all. Whatever sort of magical barrier the Necklord had put up around him, it has been dispelled. When we fought him previously, every time we hit him, we literally did 0 damage. This time around, though, we're managing to hit him. Looks like he is still quite agile, however. He completely missed Gon's attack there, or completely dodged it, I should say. Let's get Gon to heal himself. Everyone else, we're basically going to do the same thing again. Black Shadow. Fortunately, we used our 1 explosion, but we can use Dancing Flame, and then we can use Shredding Wind. Give him everything you got, everyone. This is for Tengar, this is for Warriors Village, this is for the whole southern continent and all the villages he's wrecked over the years. It's time to stop your villainy right here and now, Mr. Necklord. Alright, we're doing pretty good damage. I'm not sure what the bat status symbol does. No idea. We'll keep attacking. We'll keep using spells. Wonder how much HP this guy has. Oh, for some reason I thought he was gonna drop there. The way his image, like, flashed, I was like, that's it. We must have got the final hit. But nope, he is still standing, and he just hit the whole party. There's some good damage there. Alright. Clone Rune. Attack, attack. We're just gonna have to get Tyr to attack now as well, because this is not gonna work, and that's not gonna work on a boss. What we will do is get Cleo to use the Dragon Incense, and then we'll get Kirkus to use his last Shredding Wind. It's just gonna be a battle of attrition. Ooh, Tyr hit a crit! 465 damage. That was pretty good. Cleo managed to do a little healing with the Dragon Incense, but not very much. Whatever she did heal us for was quickly taken away again by Necklord's AoE attack. Oh my god, Victor, Gon, and Hicks are all barely hanging on. Okay. Mega Medicine, use it on yourself, Victor. We'll just try to get some hits. Should we just try to get some hits in at this point from Gon and Hicks? No, let's play defensively. Let's heal. Gon, use Mega Medicine. Hicks, use Mega Medicine. Tyr, you can attack. Cleo, you can use Dancing Flames. Kirkus, you can use that on yourself. Healing Wind. Hopefully he doesn't have much more HP. Because he is starting to beat up on us here. There we go. Good healing. Good healing. Healing by everybody. Alright, good. That was just a good heal round. He's gonna hit us with another AoE, but we are nice and healed up, so that honestly wasn't even that big of an issue. Alright, I'm glad I decided to go on the defensive there. Attack, attack. Mega Medicine on yourself. And attack. 160, 105, 109, 330, 78. Come on, that was a good chunk. But he's still standing. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Gon, heal yourself. Hicks, heal yourself. Back row. You two are gonna attack. You are going to heal. Oh no! The bat status effect must be like bleeding, like it sucks their blood, because you'll see there, Gon died without anything hitting him. So that must have been the issue. He wasn't able to heal before that status effect hit him. Oh my god, no! Oh no, we're getting low now. Alright, attack. Dragon Incense. Attack. I guess, Kirkus, if you use Healing Wind on Hicks, that'll get rid of that status effect. He can't have much more left. Come on, everybody. Don't give up now. Oh no, tears down. We might just have to do a kamikaze turn. Just everyone just does their biggest hits that they possibly can. I mean, Kirkus being in the front row, not necessarily a good thing. Alright, Dancing Flames. Mega Medicine. Come on, Cleo. Die, you dumb vampire! Kirkus hit him for a crit. It still wasn't enough. But we're still standing, and as long as we're still standing, this fight is not over. Keep hitting them, folks. Oh, this is by far the toughest fight yet. It's probably to be expected. As further you get into the game, the more difficult the fight should be, but... that is certainly the case here. Alright, we're gonna have to heal. Hicks is probably gonna die if he hits us with another AoE. Oh, he didn't hit! Okay. Oh my god, I'm on the edge of my seat here. This is bananas. Alright, heal. Heal. Attack. Come on, Hicks! Yes! We did it! The Neck Lord has been vanquished, and honestly, it was kind of poetic that Hicks had the final hit. Unfortunately, Victor, Gon, and Tyr were unconscious when the battle was over, so they don't get any experience points, but that's okay. Cleo, Kirkus, and Hicks all level up to level 47, and most importantly, we did it, folks. Down goes the Neck Lord. Woo, what a battle! That sword! I am the Night Rune incarnate. A lowly servant of the night like you never stood a chance against me. Curse you, I've lived for 500 years. I'll be damned if I die here. Yeah, and I'm sure they were 500 years of evil deeds. This is where my journey ends. I've traveled far and wide to seek revenge on you for murdering my family and friends. Now that journey comes to an end. Prepare to die. And down goes the Neck Lord. 500 years of tyranny vanquished. Good job, Victor. Hicks! Tengar! Thank you for coming to my rescue. I'm so happy. What? I didn't do anything. Victor ended up defeating Neck Lord, and still the same old Hicks. It's fine. Things don't always go to plan. You're still my hero. Thanks. By the way, your sword's name. Oh, well, sorry. I should have asked you first. Honestly, I can't believe you used my name without my permission. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Huh? You've got a tough road ahead of you, Hicks. Let's head back, Tyr. My journey may be over, but yours isn't. Oh, okay. Looks like because we're still poisoned, that continues to impact us on the overworld here. The issue is I'm worried we're gonna have to fight some more things on our way down, so let's use as much medicine as we can to heal everyone up. We can't bring Victor, Gon, and Tyr back from the dead, but we can get Hicks, Cleo, and Kirkus healed up just in case. I can't use an escape talisman to get out of here, can I? I couldn't on the way up, but I don't know if things have changed now. Yeah, no, they haven't. Alright, we gotta walk downstairs the old-fashioned way. You'd have to hope that the magic of this place keeping all of the monsters alive would have dissipated a little bit. But I'm sure we'll find out as soon as we get hit by a random battle. Yep, nope. The monsters are still alive. And the worst part is... there's only 3 of us. Maybe I should run from every battle coming up, because God knows I don't want to defeat the Necklord just to lose to some lowly spirits here in the castle. We're gonna have to play this very carefully. Okay, luckily there weren't actually that many monsters en route. I love how as soon as I said that we got ambushed by monsters. But every time we did get ambushed by monsters, it was just these little wisps. So I think the game knew my party was exhausted and didn't want to throw much more at me. So we'll take it. And now finally, we've made it to the front gate. Tengar, are you alright? Of course, thanks to Hicks coming to my rescue. You have my deepest gratitude, Commander Tyr. We of the Warriors Village swear our allegiance to the Liberation Army. Please call upon us if you ever need our help. Necklord has been defeated and the Warriors Village has joined our cause. Master Tyr, perhaps it's time we return to Torren Castle. Tyr. No, Commander Tyr. For many years I traveled in pursuit of Necklord, and now I have finally taken my revenge. I wish to return to the remains of my village and deliver this news. I promise I will return to the Liberation Army, so please grant me leave for the time being. Of course. Alright. Hurry back soon. Victor, your absence will be a painful blow to the Liberation Army. Yeah, I know. You're a hopeless bunch of losers without me. Don't worry, I'll fill in for the bear guy while he's gone. What? Wait a minute, Tengar. No, Hicks, I've already made up my mind. Besides, you're coming with me. What? Me? Of course. Who's going to protect me if you're not there? But I... Go with her, Hicks. You've completed your initiation as a warrior, but not your rite of passage into adulthood. Besides, Tengar's mind's made up, so there's no stopping her now. Will you keep her safe, Hicks? Yes, Chief. Tengar has joined our group. I'm heading off now, Tyr. I'll be back in no time. Take care of yourself while I'm gone. Safe travels, Victor. You earned it. Victor has left the party. But Tengar has joined the party. Hicks, take care of Tengar. At long last, ho! We shall sing, ho! From on high, ho! Our victory song, ho! Rat-da-da-da-da, 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 ho! Wow, that was amazing. I love a good party after a victory. And speaking of party, I think it's time for us to go back to our castle, rest, heal up, lick our wounds, and get ready for the next adventure. There you have it, folks. Necklord has been defeated. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Suikoden. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys back here soon as my first playthrough of this game continues.